Oh yeah, I need you to unmute it. Yeah. All right, shalom, Miss Brody. Pause that for a second. All right, what it is. All right, shalom. Ayakatazi Yan Mara, Mawarka, Kayahayawam. I'm gonna come around for a second, real quick. After I'm done with this. We good? So, as y'all know, right? For the last few weeks, we've been doing forming sentences, right? So, today, what we're gonna do is we still gonna continue to form sentences, but we are going to incorporate some of the names, right? So what I want to do is, I want to use the names, all right? I want to use the names of Israel, namely. I'm thinking about using some of the names of the nations to throw them in there, but not really. It would just be for the learning purpose. So depending on what the sentence we form, depends on, how about this, right? We'll go through the names of Israel, and now I'm altering what I wanted to do. So we'll take the names of Israel, and what we'll do is we'll find out when they were born and when they were named, and we'll form that sentence in the Hebrew, and then we'll go into the Bible and see how it was actually formed. So this is like the names of Israel, right? You can put that in your precept book. Well, like the names of Israel. You know what I mean? You can put it, if you're going to be going to all the scriptures for when it was born and how we got named. We named the 12 tribes of Israel. So what we're going to do once again, we're going to pull for each tribe, find out what their name means, and then go to the scripture where they were given that name. And the sentence that's being said we'll put that together in Hebrew, and then we'll go into the Bible and see if that's the correct way that it was said, all right? Which is like a practice, is practicing for, to see if we can put together a correct Hebrew sentence, or see if we're close to putting together the way it was biblically, all right? I know that sounded like a lot. It sounded like a lot to me too, but what we're going to do once again, we are going to look up each name in Israel when they were given that name when they was born, and what the parents said about them, mainly what Rebecca said. Who was it? No, it was Leah, and it was who else? And Leah and Rachel, and Jacob, right? It's Isaac and Rebecca, then Jacob and Esau. So Jacob had Leah, Rachel, Zipporah, and who he had? It was Bilhah, and the angels, right? I'm not sure the names in Hebrew. I haven't looked it up in a while, so I can't even remember. But we'll go and see what was said from either Leah or Rachel about each child that was born. We'll try to form that sentence on our own, and then we'll go back and just look it up in Hebrew, all right? So let's spin the camera around to, hold on, matter of fact, let's leave it over here for a second. Leave it real quick. Over here for 1 second. I spin it around to me. So what we're going to do is the names of each tribe, right? And then we're going to form the sentence for each name. All right, there we go. All right, so for each sentence, right? Let me see. Let's start with the first one. Let's get Judah. Yahweh. We're going to look it up in the Hebrew. I would rather use really the TV, but I don't want to lose Facebook. I'd rather use the TV, but I don't want to lose Facebook, so we're going to leave it where it's at. All right. I just put it on the screen how I usually do with the phone. Lock it, y'all. I haven't gave my shout outs today. Let me see. Hold on. All right, let me copy and paste the link real quick. So we're gonna find Judah in the Bible, and we're gonna figure out. We're gonna read when he was given his name at birth, and what Leah said about Judah. All right, so let's get this. Give me this scripture right here. Of course, Malaki, you can read it in the English. Hold on. All right, boom. Therefore, shall his name be called Judah. So now, if y'all can see it, like I said, just so we don't lose Facebook, I'm just gonna use the phone and put it up there. All right, lock it. Should be a little clear. All right, so now. Hold on. All right. So now here we go. This is Genesis 29 and 35. It says, and she conceived again and bare a son, and she said, now I will praise the Most High. Therefore shall his name be called Judah, and left buried. So she stopped giving birth. All right. So the part we want is now. Okay, I want therefore shall his name. Okay, boom. I want now will I praise the Lord. Now will I praise the Lord, right? So now here's the thing about giving somebody a name or our names in Israel, period. Here's the thing, right? What the name means is what the name means, but the name itself does not have to be. Let me get it right so y'all clearly understand. It's not the exact thing of what the name means. Meaning, if the name means, let's say, I will walk, right? Anya, what you use for I will walk? Let me find out real quick. Supply the rules real quick. Let's see what it is. So I will, I believe it's like, might be is an and then something. Anya to say I, and then something else to say will do this, right? To say I will in the future tense. So I will future tense is Anya tomorrow, right? Which means I will keep or I will watch. So now, if I said I will walk, it would be ahalak, ahalak, because the I goes in the beginning of the root word to say I will, right? So so if you said, so if you want to name your son I will walk, you could say his name is ahalak, right? Or you can just call him halak, which means walk or go or with. You don't actually have to have the I in it, or the name itself, the actual name of what we're saying to you or what we're calling you, how can I give it to you, right? Like my name, for instance, right now. This ain't, I'm not sure how they did it, and you'll know why in a second. Why I say I'm not sure how they did it, because Marah is M-A-W, the Manawa, right? Connected, like Ma and the Ra. So it's Marah. Now, which actually means razor, that is the word for razor. But, hey, Most High Christ. Now, also, they could have said, you like a razor. I remember Captain Sapar saying, you sharp. Captain Sapar said, you sharp. He said, your name gonna be razor. He could have said, he said your name should go, whatever your name is in the world is now gonna be called Marah, which means razor. Right? He could have said sharp, he could have kept it as sharp, he could have kept it as razor. Either or is the same thing. But he didn't actually have to put it the way it was given. Now I'm not saying that because I'm not sure what came up with the name or whatever like that, but the word razor is Marah, right? So I'll give you a better example, because that's not a good one. That's still sort of justified why somebody would be named something that is exactly the name of what it means, right? When it comes to a name, your name could be, give me something. I'll go back to the Ahalak thing, right? Your name could be, and then you can say Ahalak. That's pretty easy. I want to give you something that's a little bit hard, a little bit harder, but let me just break it down for you. I'll just give you something that's not anything, so it's easy. So say for instance, somebody was to say, you the fastest runner. Each word for you are the fastest runner don't have to be in there. It could be apart from fast, apart from the word runner, and then it could be apart from you, or it could just be apart from fast and apart from runner. And it'll be you, and it'll be you're the fastest runner. So let's say you was Ka, runner was Relak, and then the fastest is I'm or something like that, right? I'm just making these up. So they could name you I'm Relak, like you the fastest runner without the Ka in it. Or they could say Ka and then put fastest, and then put Ka'aim or something like that. Or I'm Ka, meaning you fastest, and then they'll say you the fastest runner. So the name itself is a makeup of the syllables of what your name means. It could be that, or it could be actually what your name means. But at the same time, the meaning of the name is what it means. The meaning of it is you're the fastest runner, though you don't have each word that says you are the fastest runner. But that's what it means. So with that being said, right, now that we're looking up the sentence is, now therefore, now will I praise the Lord. Now will I praise the Lord, in Genesis 29:35. So we're making up the sentence. We're not making up the name. Just so you know, we're trying to find the sentence of how they said it, right? So now will I praise the Most High, right? Now Yahweh, even though now I'll do this with it. I incorporate this with it also, so it'll be a lot easier. Just so we don't have to go through all of that. All of the confusion of confusing anybody. I'll tell you what the name means when we come to it. Like whenever we pick the person's name or one of our forefathers' name. So Judah means Yahweh thinks, right? We're not making a name, we're just writing the sentence, now will I praise the Lord. So we're making a sentence, now will I praise the Lord. We're not actually looking to make the name, all right? Like Christ. Boom, boom, boom. So now let's get it. Let's spin the camera around to the board. Let's make the sentence, now will I praise the Lord. All right. Now Salaki for the sidebar, I just want to give you a sidebar on how names go. Names, like I said, can be the exact meaning of what your name means, or it can be syllables from each thing of what your name means, like fastest, runner, or you, the, and then fastest. You can put each syllable from each one. You might not have a runner in there, might not have either or it might just be a syllable from each one. Might be ka, like I said, the I from I, and then I said relak or lock. Ka I lock, meaning you the fastest runner. It's just the name itself. It's just like how we give a name that says Aisha or Kim or James or Jojo or whatever the hell your name is and it was in the world. It's the same way you put the name together, but it actually has a meaning. And the what we're calling you comes from that meaning. You might got apart from this, apart from that, and apart from that, everything that your name means. Like you are the fastest runner. You got apart from the word you, apart from the word the, apart from the word fastest, and apart from the word runner, or you and runner. Either way, the name is what it means, right? So now we're gonna spin the camera around to the board. We're gonna start putting up. We're gonna start putting the up on the board. All right. You should see Turka and Malaki over here. Our young sister over here put Malaki in timeout. That's him crying. That's Malaki crying, man. All right, so let's get it. So the sentence that we're about to look up is Genesis 29 and 35 in the middle. The sentence is, here we go. I gotta go back to it. I erased it by accident. The sentence is Genesis 29 and 35. And she conceived again and bare a son, and she said, now will I praise the Lord. Therefore she called his name Judah and left Pharaoh. The part we're looking for is now will I praise the Lord. All right, now will I praise the Lord. That's the form. That's the sentence we about to form. So can you erase the ask questions and raise your hand for the board? Now will I praise the Lord. Let's get it. Let's see if we can find now. Let's go through. All right, I.S.U.P.K is now. Now will I praise the Lord. I.S.U.P.K. So now we gotta find the I will praise. So it's I.S.U.P.K. So now we just using the rules to form a sentence, right? So we're going to see if it's closest to the sentence in Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K, which means now. It might say, will I now praise the Lord? We never know because the action word comes first. So I.S.U.P.K, and then let's see what praise is. Let's go to the word and see if we find praise. And what's wrong, baby girl? What's happening? Why you keep Malaki like that? I pray, no. I don't see praise. So I know Judah made Yahweh thank you, right? So let's try Spanish. Let's see if we can find that. Only because we know what the name means. Because I didn't see praise, right? Let's see. Let's try thinking for a second. All right. Boom, back. Thank you, Doc. Right? So yeah. So I thought. The water. Try that. Try I thought the water. The water, like the water with an I in front. To say I will think. I will think. I thought the water, the water. Now this is us trying to form a sentence, right? Closest to what Genesis 29 and 35 in the Hebrew is. Now the part of it is we're just going through it, trying to make it ourselves. To see is a practice. It's like an exercise. Remember, this is practical knowledge. This is an exercise to see if we can form this same sentence in the Hebrew, see if we right. All right. The water. And then the Most High's name, Yahweh. Because I would have spent all day looking for praise, and I know that Judah's name is Yahweh, thank you, right? So I just decided to use that. But since this is just an exercise, it ain't got to be on point all the way with the exact, each word for word. It's just an exercise to see if we can form what they were saying. All right. And it gives us a learning opportunity to learn the word that they used for praise. Though Judah's name means Yahweh, thank you. All right. So now we're gonna go to Genesis 29 and 35 in the Hebrew and see if we got it. I got a feeling this is all the way off, but we gonna see. Especially because we replaced the word. All right. So you want to read it in Hebrew, Malaki? All right. You might gotta hold it a little bit close to the screen. Can you see it? Or how about I hold it close to the screen and then you just read it. Can you read it this way? Go ahead. I'm on my way off. Go ahead.
Genesis chapter 29, verse 35. Wathahar Tazawad.
That's Iwad.
Iwad. Wathalad.
Yep, there you go.
Khan. Ban. Watha Amar. Hapa I'm. Awada.
Awada. Go ahead. I think that's the I will praise. Go ahead.
Khan. Ath Yahweh.
Go ahead.
I'll Khan. Salakia. Quara. Shamar. Shamawar.
His name. Go ahead.
Hawad.
Yahweh. Come on, you Judah. Come on, man. You can't get that one wrong, Malaki.
Yahweh. Watha Imad.
There you go.
Maladah.
All right, so let's get it. So now I'm gonna tell you right now what I think. Now, because we looked it up already, right? Remember the Now I'm gonna give y'all some clues, right? In Hebrew, I'm gonna bring it down here over here. The Awadah. I think that's the one that's saying I will praise, or I will thank or praise, right? I'm not sure if that's what it means. We're gonna click on it to find out in a good second what it means. Let me move this back. There we go. But remember, when we look up the rules, if y'all type in the email mariahupk@gmail.com, I got all the rules from the UPK, right? Remember, I will do something was in the beginning of the root word. Now, also another thing is characters, like I went over last week, certain characters can drop off of a word. In this case, the first character dropped off, the tha wada. Remember, it's the wada meaning thank you, right? Or thanks, or thank you, right? The wada. In this case, that first one dropped off, and it was just left with wada. And awada is I will praise or I will thank. Now let's see if that's correct, right? Now once again, we're not looking up the word, but we're not looking up the name itself. But in this case, I decided to use it since it was a good example of me going over a name and saying and just explaining to you how names are formed. Now let's see if this is what it is, right? All right, boom. I will look. This one is Yada. Yada. Right? It's saying praise. Uh-oh. Here we go. Yada is saying praise and then Yahweh, right? So Yada is praise. I'm gonna show y'all all of this so y'all can see it because I can't put it up on the screen because we might, lose YouTube. It means to throw. Here we go. Uh-oh, hold on. Gotta give it a little bit of time. All right, here we go. To throw, to cast, to shout. To shoot, cast, to shoot arrows, to cast down, throw down, to give thanks, or loud praise, to confess the name of the Most High. But if you see give thanks, right? Yahweh, Judah's name, Yahweh, his name is now will I praise the Lord. That's what it means. And his name means, was the sentence. His name, but Judah's name means Yahweh, thank you. So it took the da from Yada and put the Most High's name with it, which is Yahweh, the first three syllables of his name, and put Yahweh da, and that was the name Yahweh, thank you. That was actually what they formed the name out of, meaning, like I said, once again, if you can spin the camera around, meaning, and matter of fact, you can keep it right there. Can I see the marker? I'm gonna put the breakdown on the board. Just to give you an example of what I was saying, right? Yeah. Just make sure, hey, can you grab this for me? Make this cord, bring it around. Just don't want it to jam them up. Just to explain what I was saying, right? Now this is the Lord's name. Lucky, y'all. Now this is the Lord's name right here, Yahweh, Yahweh, right? So you got the da at the end of the water, right? The water, which means thank you, which is what this means, right? Thank you or praise. I'll put praise up there because that's what it's used for. It's saying I will praise, right? But I'm gonna show you how it goes. Now I gotta put I will with parentheses. Malaki, you supposed to hold me down to do that, man.
I will.
I will, because this is what the I stands for. The I in the beginning is I will. So now let me show you what I was talking about forming a name, right? This is Yahweh. They put the first three syllables right here with these last two. And they put Yahweh, which is the first three, and then put Da, which is the last two. And this one means the Lord, right? We're gonna put it up there like this, y'all. The Lord, and then this one is thank you. Because remember, it said to give thanks. Okay, I'll be in the Hebrew too much. I ain't even put the damn English right. Thank you, right? So, but that's what it means. It means the Most High, thank you, or the Lord, thank you, right? From Yahweh and then Da, they put them two together, and it came out Yahweh Da, and it flows right because it still got the Most High's name. It still used the first three, but then they got the Da at the end to say thank you, or to give praise to the Lord, or to give thanks to the Lord, right? Which is the same thing. He said, now will I praise the Lord, a loud praise. I will praise, or I will thank. Or with the Most High's name in it, Yahweh, thank you. Or Yahweh thanks, or giving thanks to the Most High, or praising the Most High. All right, which is what the name means. So that's just a little background on to back up what I was saying to you about the name. So a lot of y'all not racing too fast. Y'all can just, rewind and take back and go back. You know what I mean? Whenever you need some time to study or whatever, we're gonna move forward. But since I opened up the class with the whole breaking down how names are formed in Israel, now you should have like a good understanding. I'm gonna sit this one over here so we can have that. So now let's see what it is in Hebrew. Let's see how the sentence was formed in Hebrew. Now remember, in Hebrew so I put I-tha after water, right? So I was close on the after water. It just didn't have the thought in it. It just had a water or awada. Where is it at? I'm trying to figure out how to move this phone. There we go. So it had awada. I had asawada. Remember, characters drop off too. Like I was saying to you in the last class. So it's the water, right? So now what I don't see is the first one. I'm still trying to figure out where it's at. I don't even see it. I don't even see I thought, which means it's probably not a real use for I thought. It's probably not, it probably wasn't a need to say now I will. Because in this case, it's just saying I will. Now remember, the white man's quicker English, you might have to put now. You might gotta say now I'm going to do this, or I mean, we got a word for now, just like we have a word for which is SHALAM, but it's never really used. It's like we got a word for they use yay more than goddamn the other one I just said. They would use the word go, which means yay, or also, or like yeah, you know what I mean? Like how we would say yeah, or yo is a slang term, right? They use that slang term more than they use like proper forms of the white man's English because that's not our language, right? Let me lift this up some. So we got now will I praise, which now this was a sentence right here. The sentence was, let me get it for you, since it's using all the root words. I'll just give you all the root words. So this is the sentence, right? So we can move forward. So they use pa'ayin for now. So they use the root word, they use pa'ayin to say now. Right? Pa'ayin. Okay, let me just read it to you in English. I mean in the Hebrew. First, let me just look at it, and then we'll read it. Matter of fact, I'll do this with the class too, because this is good. This is good for the class, right? And turn it back the other way. Instead of me just seeing it, I'll let y'all see it too, because this is good for the class. So they use the word pa'ayin. Where are we at? Hold on, boom, where are we at? Here we go, pa'ayin, to say now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how this is the root word. The Blue Letter Bible only uses the root words, right? So pa'ayin, yada, Yahweh, right? Now that's not actually what was in the Hebrew. In the Hebrew is hapa'ayin, awada, which means the now, right? The hapa'ayin is the now, I'm not sure why they use the ha in the beginning yet. But I know the in the beginning of awada is I will praise, or I will praise, which is what it was saying in the English. And then Yahweh, meaning I will praise specifically or pertaining to the Most High. And then it says Al-Khan, but we don't even need any more than we don't need any more than Ha Pa'ayin, Awada, Al Yahweh. So Hapa'ayin, Awada, Al Yahweh, right? Which is this word right here, Hapa'ayin, Awada, Al Yahweh. Just in case y'all didn't know, all right? So now let's move forward. Let's move on to the next one. Let's get another name. Let's do Benjamin. Benjamin is a good one too. This time we got Judah, Benjamin, Levi, and then we'll do Ephraim, right? So Ephraim was the head of the southern tribe, right? We'll do Judah, Benjamin, Levi, then we'll go Ephraim. And then if we can fit it in, Yashakar, right? Because the white man has a ridiculous hunt. I was and trying to put a Holocaust out of my brothers from the tribe of Yashakar. So let's do Benjamin, right? So I'll do Benjamin. I'll type it in real quick. All right, so Benjamin, and Benjamin is another good one because of the context and how we were speaking about giving names, because of the whole context of giving names and things of that nature, right? Because, all right, so I'm gonna read it in the English and just let you know what's going on with it, right? I just read the camera out. So I'm gonna bring it over here to y'all so y'all can see. This is Genesis 35 and 18. It says, I'll leave it right here. So I'm trying to put it evenly so y'all can have it good and see it right. So now, this is what it says. Back it up some. There you go. And it came to pass, after the soul was departed, for she died, that she called his name Ben-Ami, but his father called him Benjamin. So Rachel, right, when she was birthing Benjamin, she was dying. That was her last son. And she called him Ben-Ami, which I believe means son of my travail. You know, we're going to look it up. But his father, Jacob, called him Benjamin, which means son of the right hand. Which to say is, no, woman, he ain't the son of Israel. He's the son of the Most High. He's the son on the right-hand side. You say he on the left-hand side. You say he's horrible. He's the reason that you're dying. He's the reason you in hell giving birth. When that's just your carnality speaking, because your body is going away. Your spirit is being passed on and moved on. But really, you just did a great thing in birthing this child, one of the 12 tribes of Israel, who the Lord gave his covenant to. So we're gonna get it right. So now we ain't reading the Hebrew for time's sake, but we're gonna look it up and see what it says. First, I want to click on Ben-Ami so y'all can get what I was saying. I believe it means son of travail. I'm not sure. I gotta read it in the Hebrew. It's been a while. All right. So Ben-Ami, right? And this is what she called him. She called him Ban Awanaya or Ban Awanya. Okay, the phone turned off on the Lord. All right. Ban Awanya. Instead of Benjamin, his name would have been Ban Awanya. Meaning Ben-Ami, or we're going to read what it means, right? White man is the devil. He got Ben on a nine, whatever that is. But it's Ban Awanya, right? So let's see what it means. H11225. Son of my sorrow, name given to Benjamin by Rachel, right? So I'm going to just show it to y'all. Son of my sorrow is what she was saying, because she was giving birth and she was dying at the same time. Son of my sorrow, name given to Benjamin by Rachel, his mother, right? Benani. It said Benani. Benani, I'm thinking about, who was that? That was a lot in his children. I'm sleeping with his daughter. Benami is what she called him. Meaning son of my father. But she named Benjamin Benani or Ban Awanya in the Hebrew, son of my sorrow. You know, Yah at the end of a root word means my. So son of my sorrow. All right. Now that's not what his father called him. That's not what Jacob called him. Jacob called him Bunyamin, meaning son of the right. Meaning this man ain't no son of sorrow. This is one of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. It's not, he is the chosen people of God. He's gonna grow into a great nation. How the Bible says about every tribe. He says, his seed shall be the sand of the sea. It's like Jacob, man. If you notice, Judah is like the sand of the sea. Every tribe is like the sand of the damn sea. Judah, Benjamin, Levi. I mean, they consider, we so many people, they consider us to be different races of people. That's how many people we are. Which is why the tribe of Dan didn't make it, because he wouldn't be considered a race of people. He would just be a part of a race, which he mixed in with the tribe of Manasseh. And if you notice, Manasseh looked like blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans all in one race. If you ever seen Manasseh, if you look down in Cuba, get some pictures from people over there in Cuba. It looked like Jake in the world from Judah. Looked like a little bit of Benjamin. Looked like the Hispanic tribes too, so-called Hispanic tribes. But that's the tribe of Dan mixed in with the tribe of Manasseh, and they making babies and doing everything. So they diverse. It looks like that, but that's because it's two tribes in one. And what shows you that we all the same people, if you just look at the tribe of Manasseh alone, it tells you that we the same race. Because nobody considers Cubans to be different races, and then you got light Cubans and extra dark Cubans that's darker than me. All right, what's the? Hey, about you know the cat that named Sammy Sosa, right? He the one who bleached the skin. He was darker than me. So all right, let's get it. Let's get back to the class. Like I said, he was darker than me, and he bleached his skin or whatever. And that's from the tribe of Manasseh, man. It shows you that all the tribes are all different shades of brown, right? But anyway, the point is that Benjamin is the son of the right hand. He wasn't the son of sorrow. Nobody wants to be called the name son of sorrow. You the son of the reason why I'm about to die right now, little boy. Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to have that name put on him. So so Jacob, being a father, he like, you ain't gonna name my son of your sorrow, woman, because you dying. He's a damn, he got the covenant of Abraham and of Isaac and of me. You're not gonna name him that. That's what any father would have done. All right. So let's get it in the Hebrew. So in the Hebrew, his name was Binyamin. Right, and then we're gonna pull the sentence, of course. Matter of fact, let's pull the sentence first. We know what the name means son of the right. Son of the right, or son of the right hand, all right? Meaning he is righteous. Son of the right. So now let's get it. Now let's form the sentence in Hebrew. All right. Now let's form the sentence, son of my sorrow. Well, we kind of already did it. I already proved it by accident, but we'll go over it and try to form it ourselves. All right. Malaki, you around? I need you on the board. So we try to form the sentence. She called his name. Wait, what did she say? She was departing, for she died. That she called his name Benani. This one is all right. We can sort of, we'll just get it in the Hebrew, right? Because Benani is what she said. Just for the context of how they use the sentence. How about this? We'll just get it because we went through it already. She called his name Benani, but his name is called Benjamin. So we'll put both of those up. We'll put son of sorrow, and then we'll put son of the right. You can erase this just for time's sake, since we was on it, right? But we kind of went through it already. And for the context of the sentence, to pull the sentence, it just says that she called his name Ben. How about we do this? We'll make that sentence. We'll make before she called his name, and we'll put Bana Wanya, right? No, let's do this part. Let's get his actual name. Let's do what his father called him, and then we'll do Benjamin. So for his father called him. We'll do that since we on it. We already pretty much broke it down. We already broke down the name part, but the sentence itself is not a sentence that describes him or that describes his name, which is what we were doing in the beginning. We were pulling the sentence and then writing it on the board. The sentence of just like we did with Judah. She said, "Now will I praise the Lord?" And then we looked up Yahweh. Then we looked up Yahweh Dah. We looked up now. So we did everything. We looked up praise. We looked up the Lord, and we looked up now. She said, "Now will I." We also looked up "I will," and we formed the sentence that way. All right. So in this case, it's not actually giving the meaning of his name. It's just telling you what his father called him. So we'll do, but his father called him. We'll do, but his father called him. Right. So let's see. I'm not sure y'all should have these words at home, but I don't really want to put too much on y'all's shoulders for the class to form a sentence right now. But that's what I was just thinking about. Think about having a class form a sentence, somebody typing it in. All right. Let me see. I'll form a sentence real quick. So let me see what it is in English. In English it says, but his father called him. So a ball, let me see. So let's do it. Because called him his father. So it's probably the regular way, because it seems kind of crazy to change it around. It's probably just the regular way. So a ball means but. Like you say, I was going to the store, but I ended up doing this. A lot of people say, I was going to come to class, but they say, oh, people be back cracking me up. I was going to come there, but I know, but you just never came. That's it. You ain't never come. A ball. So a ball, but now his father. I'll let you put that one up there, Malaki. You know what his father is, right? You know what father is. You know what his. You know why at the end of a root word means his. You know, you already jammed up. There you go. And then why at the end of a root word means his. So his father, Abal, Abawah, meaning his father, right? Called him. So him and his, we already know it's the same damn thing in our language. It ain't even too much to explain. It's the same thing in our language. His and him, it all comes from saying he. He, him, his. He is a specific thing when it's at the beginning of a word. His and him is the same thing. It's his cup. His cup belongs to him. It's the same thing. So his father called him. Wow. Oh yeah, I thought you was gonna put it up. You know what called is? Wow, Rob. But now you gotta put him. I'm gonna tell you, it's probably just gonna be the Qua and the Rob. More than likely, it's gonna be Qua and the Rob. So it's Qua Rawa is what I'm guessing. Now we're gonna look up in the actual Hebrew and see if we're correct. But I'm guessing the last character would drop off. I'm just guessing. You ain't gotta do that if you don't want to. You can put Pra Awa. But I'm just guessing it's Pra Rawa. Might be Pra Ra'ayawa. I don't know. But we're gonna find out. This is just an exercise to see if we know the Hebrew, right? So, hold on, I want to take some questions from the class too as well. And I'm going to take some questions. I done did all that for nothing. All right, here we go. There we go. You want to write something on the board? I'll write something on the board or something. Go ahead, pick up and lock it down. Give a little love in the class, man. Y'all teary-eyed and everything, man, making me feel bad. Damn, what's that scripture? The crying woman, you drive away the enemies. Like, look, man, we go home, man. This girl is too much, man. She all sad and all that. All right, so shout out to GEN.YAHANNA, shout out to Laban, Benjamin, shout out to you, sis. Shout out to GEN.YAHANNA, shout out to West Philly for life. I see you at the camp today. We gonna come into this class, West Philly. West Philly for life, man. At all the camps. You're not in the class. I mean, you're in the class online. Maybe you can't come to the physical class. That's what's up. All right. All right, no. That's the sign of West Philly. You better bring your mind up in here, man. So Qadash means call him. And now we're gonna go into the Hebrew and see what it's saying, right? Oh, okay. Shalom, your Pasha, your Ra, see you too as well, all right? So let's get it. Hey, West Philly, man, you better bring yourself in this class, West Philly. West Philly for life. At all the camp, we got West Philly on camera showing that woolly hair is, man. You better come up in this class, man. All right, Salah. All right, so now let's get it. Let's see what it is in Hebrew. Let's see what it is in Hebrew, right? So we had Genesis, boom, boom, boom. I lost it. Here we go. We had Genesis 35 and 18. Hold on, let me pull this up real quick. I can't see it on the screen. Boom, here we go. Genesis 35 and 18, right? In Hebrew, the part that we're looking for is, but his father called him. Let's see if we correct. Like I said, this was the exercise that we was just going to see if we could form the same sentence that is in the Bible. All right? Now, I'm going to give y'all the regular root words first to show y'all that we know what the hell we're talking about. You can put Benjamin down there too. It is a part of the sentence. In fact, you two, let's leave it as it is for time's sake. All right, so we got father, which is Abba, even though it says but his, which is why I don't like the blue letter Bible, just give you the root word. It says Abba, Qadash, which means called, and Benjamin, right? So now let's get it into Hebrew and see what they said. All right, boom, boom. So it says, something told me it was going to be this too, but I was wrong. But something told me that it was going to be this specific way in the Bible. All right, here we go. It says Wa Abba Yawa. Now I didn't get the Wa part right. I forgot that you could put Wa in front of a root word and it'll mean but. Salakia, because we got a slang language, we merged a lot of words. If I would have thought that, then it would have been right. But I had that part wrong. But I also figured that it was going to be Abayawa, with the Ya being the connector between the, what they call it, man? Between the subject, between the preposition and the subject, or I believe it's a preposition. I forget the actual white man's technical word, but it's the part that connects him with the Father. And if you put a Ya, you use a Ya, which is why it's Abba Yawa, which is why in the prayers we got Abba Nawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Qadash, I.S.U.P.K, and then you got a Ya. I forget which word it is. Like Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Baratazaka, War, Haya, Bashamayim. Oh, okay. You got Kabawaf Nawa, you got Kabawaf Yanawa. Kabawaf Nawa is to say our debts, meaning this debt belongs to us. But then you got Kabawaf Nawa, Kabawaf Yanawa, which means our debt towards, which means the people that owe us. This ain't our debt, this is people that owe us. It's used to connect the debtor that owes us and the debt. Instead of it, if we didn't have the Ya there, it would just be our debt. So you go into, you would have went into Israel and said, Kabawaf now, meaning our debt, and we'd have probably chopped your head off and took whatever the hell you had, because we figured you owed us. You saying there's your debt to us. But if you'd have said Kabawaf Yanawa, we'd have knew that you said somebody else owes you, and therefore you would not have got your head cut off or whatever would have happened, depending on the circumstance. I'll give you a better example. In the kingdom of heaven, you say Kabawaf now, meaning your debt, meaning I know if you are heathen and you're a debt, then you owe us. Who else you in debt to? But Israel. But if you said Kabawaf Yanawa, then I know that somebody owes you and that you come into Israel to get a proper righteous judgment for what this person owes you, what this other heathen owes you. But if you start talking like you owe us, I mean, come on, who's Malaka to you? He's just gonna turn you upside down. Baby girl gonna run up in your pockets, and that's gonna be that. that's gonna be it. So yes, all right, so let's get it, right? So the sentence was, we'll spin the camera back around. This is what the sentence was. The sentence was, but his father called him, right? Now in the Hebrew is wa abayawa ra ra'ah lawa, called to him. The la meaning to, the wa meaning him, right? The Qura'ah. Now remember, I thought it was going to be Qura'ah Yawa. Remember I said that because the Yah, which is the connector, right? But they use the La to say to him. Called, but his father called to him Benjamin. Or called to him Benjamin, right? So that's the sense. Oh, so like I'm leaving up there for a little bit longer. So like I kind of moved a little fast. But that's it right there. I don't know if y'all know which one it is. I'm gonna help y'all out real quick. So we start right here. Wa abayawa Qara'a lawa. But his father called to him. And then Benjamin is down at the bottom, which means Benjamin, right? So that was it. That's the breakdown on that. So we wasn't that close. All right, we wasn't really close at all. If you see the board. We were, but we weren't. Because I used the regular whoop word for but. And then I would have been close here. We would have been close here. The why, and then you needed the Yah right here. I thought the Yah was going to be right here to connect, call him. But it was actually used here to say his father. And right here they put a la. And they used the full root word. They used Qura'ah. I just put Qura'ah. I figured it would be shortened because we got a slang language. I figured they would have merged it. And they did, right? They merged a few words that we didn't do. So what shows you that Israel, even though we got a root word for the word but, if you put a Y at the beginning, it means and. Old quicker English, it says but. We have people that say, yeah, he did this and he did that. And she did this and her mama said that. We just say and a lot. That's us. But old quicker English, like Officer Al was telling me, they'll make it like but and now and all these different other things, so we don't use the word and so much because to the white man it's not proper. They say, yeah, and he said that, and she said this, and he said that, and he said to them it's and 1,000 times. You know, white people are retarded anyway. He can't keep up with all that. So he got to make it proper English, so-called. Like, why don't you use but instead of and? You said and a lot. Imagine writing a report. You said and my mom, and my dad, and me, and her, my aunt, and. They'll tell you, well, you can put but here, you can put then or therefore right here. You can change it up to fit white culture. But that's really not what we do. We say and 1,000 times, and I know what you're saying. And I know what she's saying, and I know what you're saying. But I know what he's saying. I know what you're saying, and I know what she's saying, but I know what he's saying. But really, in Israel is, and I know what you're saying, and I know what he's saying, and I know what she's saying. But that's not white America. All right. So let's move on. Let's get what time we at? We good on time. Let's go to Lord Yah. Judah, Benjamin, Levi. We're gonna do Ephraim, and then I want to do Yashakar. Because the white man for sure is the devil. It's like I'm moving this camera the wrong way, trying to figure out why it's going up so much. All right, let's do Lord Yah. Let's do the tribe of Levi, right? Shout out to I.S.U.P.K on the map, right? So let's get it. Let's do Levi. Boom. So, and she conceived, all right, I'm like a damn trooper again. Let me call it out. Genesis 29 and 34. And she conceived again and bare a son and said, now this time will my husband be joined unto me. Now this time will my husband be joined unto me, because I have borne him 3 sons, therefore was his name called Levi. So the sentence we're going to get is the part where the meaning of his name is, right? Now we couldn't do that with Benjamin because we didn't actually have the part where the meaning of his name was at. So we had to do with the closest that we could, right? So now we're going to use this is the sentence we're going to be looking up. So like y'all supposed to put this on the actual screen for y'all to see. The part we're going to be looking up is now this time will my husband be joined unto me. So that's what we're looking for now. And she conceived again and bare a son, and said, now this time will my husband be joined unto me. Now this time will my husband be joined unto me. Because there's a thing with a woman, she like, man, I'm having all these babies. The brother got to care about me. It ain't a natural thing in Israel that we just, skeet up into a woman and then it's over. That's today's time. That's a curse from God, which is in Deuteronomy. The husband, husband of your bosom, he shall leave thee. Right? It's in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter. So we leaving our woman because of a curse of God. That wasn't always the case. A woman knew that the more being like, you give a brother a baby, he tend to care for a woman. Like, damn, you about to have my baby. Look at her, she's walking around, damn big old stomach. You know what I mean? It looked like her back hurt all day. So you start to have compassion for her. And women knew that. So she said, now will my husband be joined to me? Meaning now I'm going to be with him. Now he's going to care for me. Because she seen that she was despised because he wanted preaching, but ended up getting leader. So she knew that through childbearing, just like the Bible says, she shall be saved in childbearing. She knew that helped her. That would bring her husband closer to her. All right? So now let's get into Hebrew. I'm going to turn the camera to the board. We're going to form a sentence. Let me get the sentence real quick, y'all. All right, we're going to get the sentence. Now, this time, will my husband be joined to me? So I'm going to get the root words. I ain't going to look at the Hebrew. I'm going to get the root words, because I'm not sure if I can find all these root words on a quick, in a timely fashion, right? So for time's sake, I'm just going to pull the root words in Hebrew, and then we just going to go from there. So I found the use for the Blue Letter Bible. It allows me to just pull the root words, and I ain't got to keep on going through I.S.U.P.K curriculum to get all the root words. I can just pull it up. Y'all can see it. I don't got demons real quick. So here we go. All right. This is the sentence. So, and I can also apply the rules from the I.S.U.P.K curriculum to form different things. Because it says, now this time, but also has pa'ayin, which we know meant now from the last sentence, but that's not the actual root word for now. So, I'll use it. I'll use the root word for now, and I'll use pa'ayin. So pa'ayin, then we got ayas, which means husband, and then we got lawa, which is the la, the wa, naha, lawa, right? Which in the name law, Yah, you can see that the ha dropped off and they just kept the Yah, which means my or me, right? So now we got pa'ayin, we got ayas, and we got lawa to work with. So I know that now it's I.S.U.P.K. So let me see what pa'ayin means. Let me see what they use it for before I use it, because before they use it for now, I got a feeling they're going to use it for time on this one. Yep, they're using it for time. It says once, one time, twice, thrice. Oh, they also use it for twice and thrice. Christ said thrice, you shall deny me before the cock crow or whatever. So like, I don't want to say whatever, but I mean, I'm paraphrasing. He was saying for I. So once, twice, thrice, as time, on time, occurrence, time, stroke, beat, now, at once, at one time, at another, now, at length, this once, right? Act is repetition. So they use for I for the word time in this case. So can you erase the board, Malaki? We're gonna go ahead and put this down. So let's see. So we know that this will be at the end of the root word because this usually goes on the end. The word for this is za. So za will go to the end of a root word. So if I said this time, it would be pa'ain za. Pa'ain za. Or to pronounce it more so y'all can get what I'm saying, pa'ain za. And the ha is at the end, right? So pa'ain za. Now, remember, y'all can always rewind and take back, go over the class, read through the class, and learn whatever you need to learn. Go through all the brothers' classes all over the nation. Get down this Hebrew, man. General Q said we got to own our language, and we got to. It's ours. Can't nobody say we wrong. They ain't biblical scholars. They getting high in the damn fake Israelite group and expect somebody to take their word for what it is. So we're gonna start with pa'ain. Matter of fact, you can put up here I thought, since that word means now. We'll just put up there I thought, even though more than likely it's not used, just like shall ain't used, and that means we'll put it up there just because we learned it today out of the I.S.U.P.K curriculum. So you want to take I thought. So now go put pa'ain za. Pa'ain za. Pa'ain za. Right? So now this time, which is what we put pa'ain za for, this time, you need a ha at pa'ain za. Za, so I meant to pronounce that for you. Pa'ain za. I thought pa'ain za. Now we got to see for will be joined. So my husband will be joined. Now I got a feeling that it's going. Now this is a good example, right, for the future tense. In the future tense, she's saying my husband will be joined to me. Let me see. Okay. More than likely, the word will be merged for will be joined. But you won't know which rule to apply to will be joined. You won't know if you're saying he will be joined, she will be, or even though it won't be a she. If it won't be he will be joined, or they will be joined masculine, or joined to me, or joined, you won't know how to say it. Now, more than likely, if you're saying he will be joined, he as in my husband, or she as in my wife, or they will be joined as in the basketball team, the women's basketball team will do this. You would probably use the rule for they, feminine. If you're saying he will be joined, my husband will be joined, you'll probably use he because it's masculine singular. So I'll find the rule for he. It's like he is about to get smacked, and that's Malaki. I got to see this, y'all. She's like, you, daddy. He's like, I'm about to slap this. Yeah, it's not you, daddy. All right, no sweat. All right, so let me find it for y'all. All right, so will. So let's do he will and see if it's right. So how will I? So we want to do Yah and then join. So Yah Lawan. Yah Lawan. And pa'ain za is this time. So we're going to do Yah Lawan, meaning he will. The he pertaining to her husband. Now will my husband. So now this time he will be joined. Right? So you can do Yah Lawa, and then do Lawa, Lawa. Now that's a Hebrew word for you. You ain't never read the Sabbath service in the Hebrew, and they'd be like Lawa, Lawa, or Ya, or something wild, something Ya, something. It'd be like, yo, what the hell? I mean, you see the two Yahs back to back, or this is a perfect one. Ya, Lawa, Lawa. You gotta put a high at the end of the first Y, not the last Y, the first Y, yeah. Ya, Lawa, Lawa. Ya, Lawa, Lawa. I mean, that's some Hebrew for you. So now, once again, this is the exercise. The exercise is we are forming the sentence ourselves, and then we're going back and checking it in the Hebrew. And the exercise that we're doing is when the 12 tribes of Israel were named, we're doing certain names right now because of course, we only got 2 hours. We got to break down each name. I mean, not break down each name, but break down each sentence. We're not actually breaking down the name. We're just breaking down the sentence where they got their name, or the sentence where it tells us what their name means. All right, so this was the sentence that we were breaking down for the tribe of Levi, right? It was, now this time will my husband be joined to me. Talaki, Layah. Yeah, Lawa, Layah. Because I put joined to him. He joined to him. It should be he joined to me. The Yah at the end of a root word means me or mine. No, you gotta take out the Y. And the Y at the end of a root word means him or his. Right? You about to see my soldier get checked by his daughter. You about to see Malaki get checked by baby girl, man. All right, so now what we came up with was now this time you gotta put what this means. He joined to me, or my husband joined to me. You can put my husband. Oh, I mean, you can put. Let me read it. It's a lot of goddamn it. Will my husband be joined to me? Malaki. Will, yeah, you like baby girl. Go ahead and erase it. Will my husband be joined? For now, it's locking. You can put my husband be joined. You can put the will next to now. Salaki, y'all, we trying to translate a holy language back into a bastard tongue. Sometimes it get a little confusing about where you put certain words because of how English is made. English is completely backwards of Hebrew. So now you gotta put now will because you're saying future tense, right? But in the Hebrew, the future tense didn't go on now. The future tense went on the action word, which was be joined. Now will he be joined to me? Now will my husband be joined? So so you gotta put will be. I mean, joined to me. All right, so now will my husband be joined to me? So this is the sentence we came up with, and then we're gonna check it in the Hebrew, right? So we came up with Aitha Pa'ainza Lawa Layah. Aitha, it's like Aitha Pa'ainza Yala, like Yalawa Layah. Yalawa Layah. This uses the different rules, but now we're gonna go into the Hebrew and see. All right. So now let's see what it is real quick. The part that we was looking for is now will my husband be joined to me? Hold on, once it come up on the screen. So this is what they use. They use right here where it starts the ha'aim. So ha'aim, ya lawa, ayasya, alawa, al-ya, unto me. Damn, I'm not thinking it. Al meaning unto. So they use ha'pa'aim, meaning this time or the time, ya lawa, which is right, we got this part right, Yahweh, but then they use unto me. They didn't use to me. They used a separate word to say Al Yah. So now we're gonna erase it, right? They didn't even never put now, which is the second time, which shows you that we don't gotta use. Oh no, they did do it. They did I.S.U.P.K, which is right here. So we was close. They got I.S.U.P.K, which is this I.S.U.P.K. Then they got Hapa'im. So they got now the time he will be joined, my husband, unto me. So the sentence is now the time my husband, so like now the time, or now this time, he will be joined to me, my husband. So like now this time he will be joined, my husband, to me. Is literally the Hebrew translation. The Hebrew translation is literally, I'm gonna go through each step so y'all can see why I'm saying it. I.S.U.P.K is now. Ha'im is the time. Or in this case, meaning this time. Then you got Yahweh, meaning he will. He will be joined. So now this time he will be joined. Ayas' husband. Ayas Yah is my husband. Now this time he will be joined, my husband, Al Yah, which is unto me. Which is unto me. So now what can we do? Malaki, you can change it around and put it up on the board for me, all right? You can let baby girl do something too, man. Let her write something on the board or something, man. She got all of Israel ready to kill you. No sweat. But yeah, just write this part up there on the board. Just change it around and write it up on the board for me. Real quick. And you can explain this real quick. Yeah.
So like I was saying, instead of join to me, when I put my husband join unto me, or the old cricket English, it's not what we're used to, especially growing up in America. Not used to speaking in this kind of tongue. But barely even used to speaking in an English tongue. But as much slang as we use on a day-to-day basis. So instead of join to me, we're going to put join unto me. Oh. So, translation of Yahweh Yah, Yah, would be instead of join to me, translation is now join unto me. Trying to squeeze it in. Yeah. Take a second to copy this down. Alright, no, so let me see. So you can just hit it right here. So look,
Right? It's Al, not Io, but Al. And there's a whole nother word. Al. With the Al. It's Al. Right, and you gotta separate it because there's a whole nother word. Yeah, and it's no longer the Pa'imza, they just use Ha-Pa'im. Now, I'm gonna bring it back to me real quick, right? So, and now, Now this is how can I explain this one? The word you see how it's a ton of different beginning connectors, right? Meaning words that go on the beginning of a root word. They use them different ways, meaning instead of putting this, the actual root word for this, they just put the, meaning the ha in front, meaning the time, or the this time, or I mean, it's like what does it mean? Anyway, they just put the ha on, right? Which means the. But the word meant time, it meant at once, at this time. So they put the ha at the beginning. Now I'm not sure, I haven't really looked into it. I know there's a ton of different connectors that go on the beginning of words, and I know they use ha this way a lot. Meaning it might say this, it might say something else, but it'll say it had the ha there in the beginning, and then it'll have the root word. Because our language is made up of slang words, so meaning our language is made up of a ton of root words, but we merge words in together to form a new word, and that's slang. That's what you call slang. We use different words, different places to mean different things, or ebonics, or whatever you want to call it, right? But in this case, they use ha pa'ayin. So baby girl upset. Yeah, I mean, it's all good. So now we're gonna move on to the next one, right? So let me see the phone real quick. Let's just move on to the next one. So here we go, right? It's the end it all. Like I said, it's right here. So we was right with the I.S.U.P.K. It was just ha pa'ayin. It was I.S.U.P.K, ha pa'ayin, Yalawa, Ayashya, al-ya, meaning now the time or this time he will be joined. My husband unto me. Well, I gotta move it all out the camera. I ain't mean to do that, y'all. I moved it all out the camera, but it's I.S.U.P.K, hapa'ayin, I.S.U.P.K, hapa'ayin, ayasha, al-ya. So this that we had, it was not really close, but we kind of had an idea, but it really wasn't close. So you can erase the board, right? And let's do the next one. Let me check some questions real quick, see if anybody got any questions. All right, no questions. No sweat. So, boom, 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 boom. Let me see. So now what we're gonna go? We're gonna go Ephraim, right? We're gonna go Ephraim. Let's go Ephraim on real quick. How you spell that? E-P-H. E-P-H-I. E-P-H-R-A-I-M. E-P-H-R-A-I-M. I think I spelled that one wrong. I put L in it by accident. So it's E-P-H-R-A-I-M. Ephraim. All right, so we had Genesis 41 and 52. Yeah, the book of Genesis, chapter 41, verse 52. We about to read about Ephraim. Hold on, here we go. So Genesis chapter 41, verse 52. And the name of the second called he Ephraim. For God hath caused me to be fruitful in the land of my affliction. Now this is Joseph. This is Joseph's second son, Ephraim. He said, the Lord caused me to be fruitful in the land of my affliction. Now this one's gonna be a little rough. It's kind of long. Let's see. It said, it ain't really short. For the power had caused me to be fruitful in the land of my affliction. Let's go ahead. Let's go at it. Let's get it. And we're going to run it down. All right. So hold on. Let me show y'all the words that we're going to be using. And we're going to go at it from there. We're going to pull up the Hebrew afterwards. So, for the Lord hath caused me to be fruitful in the land of my affliction. All right. So, Alahayim is going to be one. If I can get it on the screen for y'all. Alahayim. Ara. You go ahead and run it down. Alahayim. Para. Aratazah, which is the earth or land. And Ainaya, or Ainya, right? Yeah, Ainya or Ainaya. So this one might be a Ainaya ya type of situation. All right, which is Ainaya ya or Ainya. All right, or Ainaya. It could be Ainaya, right? Which means affliction, right? Well, you will speak with Ainaya. So, Ainaya ya, which I'm guessing is going to be my affliction. So now, the root words was Alahayim, Para, Aratazah, and Ainaya. So now we got to take those root words and then we got to form the sentence. Hold on real quick, because we got to form the sentence that we need. Now, I ain't going to cheat y'all. I know y'all, not me. So let's do this. Let's do Kaya Alahayim. Para is fruit. Just so y'all know, para is fruit. Alright, Alahayim is the power, para is fruit or fruitful. Right? Aratazah is land or ground or earth. And Ainaya is affliction. Alright, now I'll just click on it and tell you what it means. It comes from the root word Aina, meaning affliction, poverty, misery, affliction, trouble, misery. Also, they got a feminine form for Aina, means this is the masculine now of Aina, means like affliction, right? The feminine form is like submissive, like a servant. She's very submissive or whatever, right? It means to have your head bowed, to be brought down, to be humble, all those type of words in the feminine, right? So let's get it. So Malachi already on point. You got Kaya Alahayim. You got Kaya Alahayim, which is for God. Because the sentence was, for God hath caused me to be fruitful in the land of my affliction. For the power hath caused me to be fruitful in the land of my affliction. Like you can't give a baby girl the phone and let her watch them on the phone. I mean, let her be in heaven for a little bit, man. You know, I know how the babies is. Gotta get a little bit of heaven. She got over today. She won the battle today. She got over. It'll be many lost battles. She got over today through the grace and mercy of the Most High. We had mercy on all of us. You know what I mean? If He ain't had mercy on us, we would be in the world. Right with our brothers. We'd be in the world with our brothers, literally. Getting high, doing whatever we ever did in the world, man. Thinking you're gonna be the biggest damn rap producer ever, and nothing ever happens. Besides you coming into this truth. Alright, so now let's get it. So Alahayim, right? So Kaya Alahayim, for God, for the power. Let's use the power. That's what it means. Let's cut off the white man's, let me use a white man's word. Let's cut the white man's jargon. I remember I said it. The white man's jargon. Right? So for the power has caused me to be fruitful. Have is past tense, right? Have caused me to be fruitful. And I'm pretty sure it's another word for cause. Let's use to be. No. Let's use, might use made, have made me to be made. Let's use done, the word do. Do or done is I.S.U.P.K, which means to do, right? And let's use it for the word had caused, he had done. So how do we say he had? Past tense. We do, it's just the root word. It's just shamar. So let's do, so like I said, shamar, but that means watch or guard. I'm using the I.S.U.P.K curriculum, right? So let's do kaya alahayim I.S.U.P, meaning done, or do, or made, or make. In this case, we'll use it as cause, right? He made, let's say that. For the power have made. So you can put have made or have caused. Put have caused, because that's the King James English, right? Have caused. Right? So now listen, like I said, in Israel, it is a lot of, slang to slang. You can play around with the words, meaning switch different words up to make a word. People make up new things all the time. Just like this generation, I don't know what they made up. But I heard slat and slime is slang words now, like cat and all that. And I heard slat and slime is the same thing. It means you my nigga. But you gotta use them two different words, two different ways. I forget which one he said. He said, yo slat, or that's my slime. I think that's what he said. I think he said, yo slime, or that's my slime. I can't really remember. But they both mean this is my nigga. Like, yo, what up, my nigga, and that's my nigga. I think it's yo slack and that's my slime, right? I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm not even in the generation, right? But that's what he told me. So they make up new things, right? And we can use the word done or did for that purpose, right? So so the sentence is, let me read it again, y'all, right? Because I forgot. The power have caused me to be fruitful. So let's do I.S.U.P.K, made me or have caused me, right? I.S.U.P.K with a yah at the end. For me, the yah at the end of a root word is me or my. Have caused me, have caused my, right? Have caused me to be, hayah is to be. And then, now I know I got a feeling, because I'm just saying straight English and putting it in Hebrew words. I haven't, it is another ha at the end, it's yah, like the yah and ha connect. Now I'm just going straight English, putting it in the Hebrew. I haven't really thought of the action word and putting it, which one comes first. I'm just doing that. I can guarantee, I can pretty much sure it is for made the power, for made the power to be fruitful. I can basically say, I should have put that up there. That was probably it. For made or for caused me the power to be fruitful in the land of my affliction. I can guarantee that's pretty much what it is. But we just gonna keep on rolling, right? So for the power, I.S.U.P.K, Hayah, let's do Paryam. Matter of fact, let's do Paryam, Yah. You know what? Yeah, Paryam, Yah. And let's take the Yah off of I.S.U.P.K. Let's switch it around, right? I want to switch it around. Take the Yah off I.S.U.P.K. No, matter of fact, just keep it up. It's all good. Because it could still be, it could still be that. It could still be I.S.U.P.K. But I'm guessing that okay, because now I'm sort of registering what is being said, but I'm gonna leave it out as is. Let's do Paryam Yah, which means made, which means meat fruitful, right? Because now, just so y'all know what's going on, now I'm starting to think of of how it would be said in Hebrew, literally. So now I want to change certain things and try to redo it, but it's too late for that. We're just gonna keep it how it is. I'm thinking of where the connectors or the ending connectors will go. Because okay, this is what it says. I'm just doing it in English. I'm doing for the power have caused me to be fruitful. But in Hebrew, it is the action word. I can guarantee you is pretty much for made me to be fruitful, the power. And then it'll say in the land of my affliction. Right? But it's too late to switch it all around now. This is way too late. All right, so now we're gonna leave it there. So we got Kaya Alahayim, Aishayam, Hayam, Paryam Yah, right? Which is saying, for the power made me to be fruitful, me, or me to be fruitful, right? It matches the other one. I forget what I can't really go into it right now for time's sake, but it has to match. The number, the gender has to match. The number, the gender, the tense has to match, meaning the past, present, future tense. But I forget which ones have to match, which words have to match, which what. Meaning, I'm not sure if it's each action word, like meaning each verb that has to match the tense and the gender and everything like that. So I don't really want to go into it right now because it's not really clear in my head. So let's do Ba'aratazah, and then we're gonna do Ainaya. So yeah, you're gonna have to space it out more. Just so you know what I mean, space it out a little bit more. Now remember, before y'all write this down, just or rewind the tape and you can write down the Hebrew, the actual biblical Hebrew, because that's the correct version. Right now, this is like a practice for us to go through it and see, see if we can form the sentence that was said in the Bible biblically, right? So now, Ba'aratazah meaning the ground or in the land, put in the land. We'll stick with the King James version. In the land. And then Ainaya Ya, which means my affliction or of my affliction, because there's no need to actually use the word of. Ainaya Ya. Just need one more Ya. All right. Just like this one says now, but I'm guessing they probably ain't. Okay, this one says for, and I use the word kaya, but it could also be another character. It could be the wa. It could be I forget which other character right now. It's a lot, but it could be a different character just attached to the word because that's how our language is. We really speak slang now. Imagine not having to use. Imagine there being no such thing as proper right grammar. We ain't going to Rome to speak Roman. We can give a damn about proper grammar. It's just how we talk. And that's how the Bible is written. It's written how we actually speak. So now let's get it. We're in Genesis 41 and 52. And it says, and the name of the second called he Ephraim, for God hath caused me to be fruitful in the land of my affliction. And let's see what it says. So Kaya Hapar Niyah. Hapar Niyah. Kaya Hapar Niyah Alahayim Ba'aratazah Ainayah. Only thing we had right was Ba'aratazah. Well, we had Kaya, Ba'aratazah, and Ainayah. That's what we had right. That was it. We had these three right. We had Kaya. Hold on. We had Kaya, we had Ba'aratazah, we had Ainayah, right? Of course, Alahayim, that don't count. You know what I mean? We only count what's actually there. But they use Hapar Niyah. I want to see why they use Hapar Niyah. All right? Cause me to be fruitful. And let's look at the tense and let's see if we can get it. So, Malaki, can you write this on the board? I mean, we can write this last one on the board, and we got 15 minutes. I might not erase it. Yeah, just erase it and just put this up there real quick. While I find it, right? I want to see why they got a na at the end. A na, boom, boom, in the past tense. Why would it be a na? I see the wa, now what? That's the we. I don't see it. Oh, it's a woman speaking. Damn it. That's why. It's a woman speaking. Son, right? That would be you. So it's probably I feminine. Run, right? It's like you got a son. It's like because it's a woman, it's like they feminine is hun. It's a woman speaking, Salaki. I'm putting a masculine tense on it, but it's a woman speaking. She's saying, for the Lord have caused me to be fruitful. Oh, damn, no, that was Joseph. That was Joseph, so it's not a woman speaking. Why use for run? What made Joseph say, where he calls me in the past tense? Me meaning I, boom, shout, shamar, boom, boom, boom. Say ya, run ya, boom. I don't see it. Trying to figure out why I don't see it. He calls me to be fruitful in the land of my affliction. So we gotta look more into that. I wonder why they use Paran instead of, because it really is the na at the end. They use par and then they use naya. Para is the root word, so I probably ain't gonna find it on the Blue Letter Bible. But I would like to know why they use the na there. They put so what's being said is kaya aparanya. Hold on. Kaya, I'm gonna put it up here. Kaya haparanya alahayim ba'arataza ayanya salaki aynaya, right? So I want to use. I'm trying to figure out why I use the ha and then the na at the end. It says for fruitful me or cause me to be fruitful. The power, meaning the power caused me to be fruitful in the land of my affliction. Now I gotta go back and learn why they use the high at the beginning, like I was just saying, and then they use the na for after par. But we can figure it out, all right? So now, let's get the next one. Let's get the next one. Let's get we got 10 minutes. Let's get Yashakar. Get Issachar. That one was pretty good. So that one is pretty good because I gotta figure out why they use the na and the ha. Well, the ha I can pretty much understand. It's just the na that I didn't understand because they just use how you spell Issachar? I-S-S. That's it's C-H-A-R. I'm right from the lock. I-S-S-A-C-H-A-R. I-S-K-A-R. All right, so Genesis 30 and 18, and Leah said, I'll put it up on the screen for y'all. We got 9 minutes to get through this, all right? So we're gonna make it quick. Hold on. So Genesis 30 and 18, when it comes through. And Leah said, God has given me my hire, because I have given my maiden to my husband, and she called his name Isupk. Because she gave her maid to her husband, her maid who she hired, and gave her to her husband. And then she had a baby, and she said, God has given me my hire, because I have given my maid to my husband. And she called Yashakar's name Issachar. Because she gave the woman who she hired to her maid. He said, He's giving me my hire, for sure now. Because he had this baby for me. What's that movie where a woman had the baby and went damn crazy, her and the damn lunatic white boy? When the bow breaks, I think is what it's called, right? I read show me damn thing. I forgot what it's called. I don't know. I think that's the right one. But they go crazy, and the girl go crazy from having a baby, being a surrogate mother. Well, she wouldn't have that baby for Leah. She had that baby from Jacob marrying her. You know what I mean? How sex is marriage. And she got pregnant and birthed the baby, and that baby belongs to Leah, right? So let's get it in the Hebrew. It says, because no, this is the part we need, because God, okay, Salaki, God has given me my hire. That's how we gotta form this sentence. That's the sentence we make. The sentence we're making, so y'all can see it, is God have given me my hire. Once it comes in, God have given me my hire. That's the sentence we form, all right? So let's get it. God has given me my power, my hire. Let's do giving me my hire, the power. Yeah, so give me hire. Give me my hire. Giving me my hire. So we know the fun is give, right? From the thunder now, give us, right? From the Lord's Prayer. So the Son is give, the Son Yah is give me. We have to look up the root word for hire. So giving me the power, my hire. I think that's what it would be in Hebrew. That sounds pretty clear. Giving me the power, my hire, right? So let's see if we can get it. First, we're going to get the root words on the screen so y'all can see what the root words are going to be, right? Hold on. Go ahead.
So what the Thanya mean? The Thanya Yah, give me mine.
No, the Thun is give. I put the Yah on it to say give me or give mine.
Okay, give me mine.
Okay, give me. It will be give me and then my hire, meaning hire with the my on the end. Right, so boom, boom, let me see. All right, so the Thun, y'all can see it right here. The Thun is H514, which is the root word, the Thun, which means give. I don't know, I'm trying to get it. There we go. Give is the Thun, H514. Then hire is Shakar. Shakar, which is H7939. And then because is a shar, right? But that's a whole nother thing. We just doing Alahayim, the Thun, and Shakar. So that's our root words, all right? We got 4 minutes. So giving me the power. So let's do this. Let's do the Thanya. The Thanya. I'll wait for you, Malaki. I know you're tied up. The Thanya Alahayim. The Thanya Alahayim. Shakaria. Nathanya Alahayim Shikaria. Alright? Nathanya Alahayim Shikaria. I think the phone went off. Right, you know what I mean? Baby girl, what's up, man? Why you over there? What's going on? Phone? The phone, we're gonna get the phone for you, all right? We're gonna fix it. Who did it? I think it did. Put you in a choke when you get home like that. I told you about doing that. I told you have everything right for me when I got there. We knew I was coming. Oh man. So the root word, so we go, this is the sentence. Nathanya Alahayim Shikaria. Right? So giving me the power. I mean, that's the power right there. You can put it in order. The Nathanya is giving me. When Malaki get home, he gonna say Nathanya. he gonna say Nathanya Banafia. Giving me my daughter and spanking. My daughter giving me spanking. Giving me that spanking. Like when brother get old with them evil white type of kids, boy. Beat their damn parents up. Anyway, Shikaria is my high. So the Thanya Alahayim Shikaria. Now let's see if it's right. Let's see if that's the biblical Hebrew. Yeah, that's it right there. Like hire, like how the white man hire us. God damn it. Hire blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Oh, I was close, y'all. I was close. So we on this line. This is Nathan Alahayim Shikaria. Give or given the power my higher. I would have thought it would have said given me, but listen. I guess there was no need to do all that. I guess I was doing too much. Is that second line, Nathan Alahayim Shikaria. Nathan Alahayim Shikaria. We was close. I had Nathanya Alahayim Shikaria, meaning giving the power my higher. All right. So we was close on that one, and we still got 1 minute. So Nathanya Alahayim Shikaria. So we was close. So today's class was just a little exercise. Remember we've been going over forming sentences, you applying the rules from the I.S.U.P.K, applying them, using them, making our own sentences, using the root words and all things like that. So with that being said, right, what we did today was we just went through a few of the names of the tribes of Israel. We went through we went through Benjamin and Levi, Judah, Benjamin, Levi. We went through Ephraim and then Yashakar, right? So with that being said, we just used the exercise. I mean, today's exercise was us just using the rules, just using what we have from the curriculum from the I.S.U.P.K. Once again, you can email me, marahupk@gmail.com. marahupk@gmail.com. You get all the info for the Hebrew class. You get an alphabet sheet like you see over here next to the board. You get the 100 most common verbs. You get the past, present, and future tense. You get a list of, I don't think I added J to it. I gotta add J, K. I think it's like J and L. But a list of almost 200 words. What else? And all the prayers in Hebrew. I can't forget that. And all the prayers in Hebrew, right? So we use the I.S.U.P.K curriculum to just form our sentences, make our sentences, beginning to speak our language fluently and write it out and say it. Today was an exercise where we seen something in the Bible and we just tried to make it ourselves. We just went up there and wrote it on a board to see if we would come close to what was biblical Hebrew. All right, with that being said, you're gonna pass the class over to Precinct Officer of 500, Officer Malaki.
I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister come into the school, they are all finished for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, read about in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. I.S.U.P.K means 10th in Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord give you, you give to the teacher. A priest fund is a free will offering for the priest. It's not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. The upcoming holy convocation is the Feast of First Fruits. Starts after the Sabbath, unleavened bread, sundown on Sunday, April 28th, count 50 days. Only celebrate the 50th day. That's this Monday, June 17th, 2019, before the sun goes in. Read about that in Leviticus chapter 23, verses 10 through 22. Remind Akim and Akwakim to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boot, shirt, pants, head, and a scarf on that. Imagine, which means to stand. Copy. Pun, which means turn, face east. When I set up the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanao, Qadash, I.S.U.P.K,
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Sorry, I'm going to give one courtesy salute to the men of Israel. Admonish Shabbat, admonish Barak. We say what's the most bless you in the name of Christ. Yahweh Messiah, his hands down, sir. Trying to sit inside of the room. Going to get assistance, one courtesy salute. The sisters of Mount Shabbat, the right hand will be left. Your feet together at the heels for the part of 25 of the making. The head bow and cover. Going to get assistance, one courtesy salute. At Mount Shabbat, Mount Barak. Yahweh Shabbat, we say what's the most high, my two, in the name of Christ. Yahweh Messiah, which stands now. Class is go.